Hey everybody, my name is Ryan McLaughlin and I am an attorney with Cannabiz Law Group, a law firm exclusively dedicated to serving the legal cannabis community with a special emphasis on hemp-derived CBD products. Today's video is an exciting one. We hope to get this knocked out in about 5 minutes, and this comes inspired by Kenneth Morrow over at Cannabis Business Times. Put us up a great article on the 9 ways to beat the competition in the cannabis industry. We're going to run through these really quick. This is just designed to be an overview. If you do have follow-up questions, feel free to message or follow us at Cannabiz Law Group on Facebook. This is just designed to be a quick run through, really fast food for thought so you can grab it while you're on the run. So let's go through these. So first, and this applies to all businesses, but really we're just focusing today on cannabis businesses, is exclusivity. To the extent that you can offer your consumer base, your clients, an exclusive package. So you're differentiating yourself in a positive value added way. You can separate yourself from the chaff, right? So in a space that's just exploding with startups and entrepreneurs, mid-sized established firms, and then these big players are going to be into the market. Consumers are going to look for ways to identify premium brands from the rest, right? And you want to establish yourself as someone exclusive. What does that practically mean? It means have superior genetics if it's in a plant strain, offer some super fast delivery like Ease Wellness does or ease.com. Things of that nature. Separate your brand, your team, your product in a way that matters. Have it independently tested, etc., etc. The second way you can dominate the cannabis industry is by protecting your proprietary rights. What does this mean? It means if you have any intellectual property, from patents to trademarks, get them protected. And there's several ways you can do that. You can include little C copyright. You can include a little TM. You can also register either or both of those if they apply. So property. Protect your property, your intellectual property. This could be a interesting food blend, a specific ingredient list. It can be a cannabinoid blend. It can be a terpenes blend. You know, it's all protectable. So you want to be proactive in this rather than reactive. The third way you can really rise to the top in the cannabis CBD industry, regardless of what you're doing, whether it's medical to adult use to CBD, is maximize efficiency. What this really means in 2020, 2019 is automate. In an era where nearly everything can be automated, you want to make sure that as much of what you can automate as possible is being done that way. So it reduces labor, reduces overhead, reduces final costs, passes savings on to the end consumer. You want to run through your whole operation from point A to point Z and make sure you're running as lean as possible. And then again, there's really specific examples depending upon what you're doing. But for instance, if you're looking to preserve all available terpenes and you're doing an extraction, you want to extract from fresh frozen cannabis. That's just an example. The fourth out of 9, we're almost halfway there, is location. You want to beat the rest of the competition. You want to position your geographic location so it's maximally close to your source and your distribution end. So where you're getting your product to your consumer base, your customers. Amazon is prime at this. You want to reduce transportation costs as much as possible. You want to have that proximity where possible. Number 5 is brand. We are in a brand era, a consumer era. People want to wear your brand. They want to know that what they're purchasing is a lifestyle. It's a vibe. It's an ethic. It's a feeling. It's a mentality. It's not just a product. That's why you see so many good, for instance, vape pens. You know, the vape pen would be featured on a billboard with a massive oceanscape and the word relax in huge fonts, 10, 20 times larger than the product or brand name. Great. You want to identify a target market. You want to know how the public or your target market perceives the brand. Number 6, and we've covered this already, is technology. You want to, in this era of technology and smartphones and increasing automation, you want to be a leader. You want to constantly push to innovate, challenge your practice, look at things with fresh eyes, bring in different workforce, have collaborative meetings with other businesses, get fresh eyes on your equipment, right? So everything should be moving towards new apps, new ways of doing things, new integration. etc. And this also applies to the nitty-gritty, right? You want to make sure you're reading everything you can on market trends, on extraction technology, whatever you're interested in, the niches, you should be reading constantly, 3 to 4 hours every morning, staying on top of this. That's how fast it's changing. Number 7, and we're almost there, is social media. Generation X, this current generation is so versatile and so fluent in social media. To ignore the power of social media is to do a disservice to your business. Be aware that what you say on social media really does matter. A little social media foible can cost the business. So exercise caution, but be present, maintain presence. Number 8, and this goes hand in hand with what we said with number 7, select an awesome team. Your ownership and management team is not just themselves personally anymore. They are now the face and the brand of the business, and realize that has massive, 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 massive importance, right? So they can't get mired down or mucked up in lawsuits or affairs or scandals. I don't believe that all publicity is good publicity. I think that you should be surrounding yourself with a talented, top-notch, ethical team. Period. Last but not least, certainly not least, is number 9, and this is the importance of community to separate yourselves from the competition. You want to be integrated in the community, you want to have the community's back, and you want them to have your back. So whether this means hosting a mural day or just being present, giving back, supporting the neighborhood, reaching out, feeling like you're an essential component of the community rather than a parasite, rather than just this anomalous business presence. You want to feel integrated, and that means holistic policy support perhaps. It might mean education, but you are there in a community level and you have that community support. Okay, that was a rapid fire run through of 9 ways to beat the competition in the cannabis industry. The general principles apply broadly in business, but specifically in the CBD cannabis space, whether you're in adult use, medical, whether you're looking into CBD coffee shops, tincture oil, bath bombs, edibles, what have you. My name is Ryan McLaughlin. I'm an attorney with Cannabiz Law Group. We just do legal cannabis. We'd be happy to run through your business plan, your business, your model, run through this checklist. We also have a subscriber program if you are in the industry and you want an affordable way to have in-house counsel for a fraction of the cost. Check us out, message me directly, give me a call. I'd love to hear what you're doing. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another. Ciao.